The 9 year is here. The 9 year is here. What's up, family? What's the deal? Dreamwise here for another one. Yes, sir. I'm gonna tell y'all all about turning on your alien technology. This nine ether being technology. I'm gonna show you how to do it today, right now, right here, right now. So let's get right into it. What's up, baby? Hey, we falling into that nine. That nine. It go down. Hey, don't get too loaded tonight. Save me or take a shot for me. I probably, I just don't have the urge. I don't know. But if I get into that urge, if I feel the unconscious collective to drink with y'all niggas, then shit, it go down. Shit, we ain't going nowhere. We just sitting at the house with the kids. We did something this weekend, which was fire, which I'll tell y'all a little bit about. But this 9 year is here, and we want to understand to the core that the 9 year is about completion, but it's also about anew, becoming anew. So it's a synergetic effect that's happening in these 9 years. You're ending an old cycle of an old self, and then you're also coming into a new cycle of a new self. So now, if you're conscious of as above, so below, as within, so without, and you're conscious of this particular time, no matter what the Gregorian calendar or whatever is part of the matrix, and you're in the matrix of this unconscious collective cloud. So you're subjugated to the rules of it, whether you like it or not. You want to be able to be aware of what you're getting rid of and then what you're about to walk into. So that's the whole idea of the 9 year. A lot of people say it's just the end of something, but it's the end and it's the new to the 1 year, which is 2026, right? My last 9 year, I started YouTube. In 2017, I started YouTube. 2016, I was contemplating the whole idea in my mind, right? And getting off of that work mentality. So essentially, I was becoming an entrepreneur, having my entrepreneurial spirit back from, me selling drugs and shit to go into another route, which was legal, which was this YouTube thing. And sure enough, I started, and it's bad. And shit, here I am again. Shit, 9 years later, if you will. God damn, chaos in the blood. And it's been a hell of a journey, and I can see the growth from 2016 to now. Now, we want to always reflect on our year that we just had, right? And just understand how far we came. And just kind of recall what you was feeling like at the end of last year. Because it will help you have more awareness of what your mindset was back then and how you're thinking now and how you're progressing in your life. Remember, this is about investing and investing in yourself first. So I'm gonna explain a lot of that, but if you're not getting, how would we say, more conscious or more aware or more enlightened every year, then you need to be able to evaluate what's going on, what you're doing wrong. If your ability to manifest is not coming as faster as you would like, and you're not really picking up on what spirituality can do for you, then you need to evaluate how you're approaching this thing and maybe start from the beginning. So let's get it on, man. Let's get it on. Nine Eat the Being. What's up, family? I see y'all in here. It go down. This is gonna be one of those. You know how Dream get, baby. Hey, y'all know how I get. And we're gonna also look at these 2025 movies. I just seen the list yesterday, and I was like, oh boy, gotta show it to the family. So it says nine ether being. Nine ether being refers to a spiritual concept where nine signifies completion and infinity, while ether represents the subtle, unseen energy field that permeates all existence, essentially meaning someone considered to be highly evolved, complete, and connected spiritual being with access to higher realms of consciousness. So this subtle energy is what we're talking about. The subtle energy, the subtle dance of life is what people call coincidences. But if you're a spiritual being, you know there's no such thing as a coincidence. Things are in alignment or attracted to you or giving you clues and plays to what's happening in your mind. Because remember, the mind is all and the universe is mental. So in order to control your world or your universe, you must control your mind. And spirit, subconscious mind, is going to get your higher self, is going to give you plays, synchronicities, aha moments that lead you to the new self and to tell you to keep going in that direction. Now, what usually happens is a lot of times the courage is not built in. Heru is not built in. So if you go back and refer to the Lion King movie, Simba was in the no worry zone with Timon and Pumbaa. Instead of him going back to defeat Scar or Set, right, and go back to his pride land, his mind, he was like, man, nigga, I ain't gonna even worry about that shit. Fuck it, I'm gonna just do this regular 9 to 5, work my job, chill, sit back, drink my pina colada, drink my beer every Sunday and watch the game and be oblivious to it all. Ha! Chaos in the blood, baby. Not until Nyla came and found his ass and said, nigga, you want this pussy? Bitch, you out here not getting no ass. You want this ass? You better come and defeat Scar because we need to get our shit going on. Shit. What? Nyla came back. That nigga instant. All right, I can do it. He found that courage quick, baby. That ass shit. He's like, shit. I ain't got none with no Timon and Pumbaa. I've been playing around, jacking off and shit. Nigga. I need to step my game up. Nyla choosing and shit she choosing to. Oh, it go down. Let me go ahead and fight for mine real quick. You feel me? I'm a little nervous. I'm a little afraid. But shit, at the end of the day, the power of that P, pushing P's, is a motherfucker, boy. What? That shit'll make you do all kind of shit. What? Look at me, my ass. House, 4 kids, family man and shit look crazy. Ha! What? Nigga be doing all type of shit. God damn, let me stop playing with y'all, man. Y'all know I'll go in. Hey, that's real. So now you just got to understand to the core, right, that courage is something that you want to work on. If you're not making these steps, because a lot of it just be so of such a mental thing. It's not even really that deep. Like you do the activity and you be like, oh, what the fuck was I afraid of? I thought it was going to be harder than that. Damn, I thought it was going to be tiring, right? Really, you just got to change your perspective and look at it as like a fun, adventurous activity that you're about to go into. We just watched, we went to see Mojo Brooks. Mojo Brooks is his name. Yeah, we went to see him what's today? Tuesday. We went to see him Sunday or Saturday night. I think it was Saturday night. Hey, nigga, I could not stop laughing. That nigga was funny. I seen his face, but I never really caught his Instagram. So it was interesting. Me, D-Ray, my brother-in-law, and his female friend, we went. And nigga, I could not stop laughing. That nigga was funny. And then I started looking at myself on stage, thinking like, well, maybe I can do it too. And sure enough, if a nigga let this nigga jump, this Dreamwise nigga jump, shit, I'll be on that stage like a motherfucker, getting booed and shit until I get that shit perfected. You feel me? Hey, because remember, this is an adventure. You want to be able to embark on this adventure in a way that you feel a little bit of fear about. But if you run it and go for it, shit, that shit can change your life. And the rush or the enlightenment or the feeling that you'll feel from that will be worth more than gold. Speaking of gold, it says, often associated with the idea of being one with the universe and possessing a deep understanding of its interconnectedness to the all. So when you're a nine ether being, essentially you're saying you did your work and you understand yourself. Know thyself. Know thyself. No, so know thyself is the ability to be aware of your thoughts. Know thyself is the ability to be conscious of your mind and know when ego is trying to feed you and when spirit is trying to communicate to you. And it's on the ability to see that damn near instantly. You feel me? Now, obviously, in the moments as you're thinking low vibrational thoughts, you can check yourself. Whoa, but that ain't me. What the hell is that? You feel me? That's the human trying to override spirit and keep you safe and secure and comfortable. So as a nine ether being, right, you're connected with a different level of God inside of you that gives you plays, channels, information, where when you do run them up on them information or them channels, them downloads, essentially what will happen is you'll be able to move through your adventure accordingly, and it'll be fun. You feel me? It will be fun. So this is the key to all of that, right? 36 or the 3 6s, 36. So I did a whole thing on this in my sex magic class just to give the understanding of how powerful 3-6 is. 666 or 3-6. 36 is like what people like to call it. All of this is a code. It's a coded language to explain something strange, to explain you, Dr. Strange. So as we know, 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18. 18, 1 plus 8 equals 9. 9 is what you are, right? Then we also know 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. So this 36 or these 3 6s is a very powerful number that I suggest everybody put up to remember that you're a 9 ether being first. And you know, the whole 369 concept and all of that is tied to these first two numbers. 3 plus 6 is 9. Very important number to understand and digest. I did a whole thing on just 36 alone for about an hour in my sex magic class. Y'all can go check it out on Patreon right now for the love. So yeah, 3, 6, 9, 3 plus 6 equals 9, or whole or being holistic, right? So when we say you're a 9 ether being, we're saying you're able to understand your darkness and your light, right? And vice versa, the small amount of light that shines through the darkness and vice versa, the small amount of darkness that shines through the light, because there is no truth, there's only your truth, right? And the more you understand your truth, the more you can just move in a space of loving on yourself, no matter the judgment of others. You feel me? You can't do it like that. Dream, you cuss too much on YouTube. What the fuck? You always cussing and talk about pussy. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? So if you don't judge yourself, like let people judge you, cool, because that's their right. But at the same time, if you love it, then shit, you need to keep on running it, right? And then hell, I cuss and and talk about ass and all of that because that's just me. Shit. You feel me? So I can't change the energy that's coming out of this chaos being just based off of me trying to act like I'm more holier than thou or code switching. It's just not in my lexicon. I ain't really worked a job like that. You feel me? To establish that certain ground of code switching, moral language. Well, look at Anthony Edwards. Niggas will be like, damn, he's doing all of that. That's because he's being real within himself. He's just speaking truth to power, and what comes out of him and the expression that comes out is just so you can feel him instead of hear him with these two ears. You can feel him more. You feel me? See, I want y'all to feel me, not just hear the words I'm saying. I want you to be like, damn, yeah, that's real. Oh, I felt that. You feel me? So that's an important concept for us to understand, that the whole, or 369, is yin and yang, and it's the basis of being a 9 ether being. Like I said, 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, carbon-based being, melanin beings, right? So now, if we understand 6 plus 6 plus 6, and this is just as above, so below, as within, so without. So just understand that you being a carbon-based being first, right? A melanin being is the universe. Universe, one song. So melanin is also the universe. So it's as above, so below, as within, so without. So then when you even get into quantum physics, you're just really dying within and going inside. This inside journey that counts. Let me show y'all this video so we can get on with our 9-year even heavier. I just seen this. Shout out to Rob. I wanted to play it. Hold on, let me see if I can show y'all this video real quick. Goddess was dropping, and literally she just basically expressing God in the way she felt it. You feel me? Shout out to Rob for posting this.
Inside eye. It start with your mind. It's a lot of motherfucking manipulation been going on these past few years. We in this day and age where everybody's some sort of victim. Nobody don't want to be told the truth. Fake is the new real. Real is supposed to be fake, and people offended. Motherfuckers fat. You can't tell them they fat. They want you to just act like everything all right. Bitches unhealthy. They don't want you to say they unhealthy because you gonna hurt their feelings. Motherfuckers around here fucking up financially for the 15th time. They don't want you to say no. You supposed to pretend like they doing it right, or just get back up. Everything will be fine. No, the fuck it won't. People die broke every day. Motherfuckers die with bad reputations every day. It's some people die not being able to get in that space with people and forgive them. Free their mind and stuff. It's people that left this world with a motherfucking weight on their shoulders, a monkey on their goddamn back, baggage with them. And I ain't talking about the baggage of shit y'all think y'all can take with y'all when you die. I'm talking about that shit that be on you psychologically. I told you the shit attack you from the inside out. It ain't about what you can see. It's a lot of y'all, you want a bitch to talk to you nice all your life, right? You want a bitch to talk to you nice all your life. But you make some mean bad decisions. But you want to be talked to nice. You want the lessons to be nice. But you make some mean, poor decisions. Ain't nothing about them fucked up ass choices that you be making for your life, right? Ain't nothing about them nice. You need a bitch to bust you across your head. The same way you keep fucking up, that harsh. You need it told.
Shout out to the goddess. What you said, I am infinite being said. Her name is her name Dorsey. I don't know the goddess name, but yeah, y'all put the goddess name in the chat so we can show her some love because she was dropping. That's real. So now understanding to the core that, you know, a lot of this stuff is a trap with our melanin. We got to understand who we are, family, right? And as 9 ether beings, 666, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, right? The 36 or the 3 sixes, as we're being this carbonated being, we are special. Let's just say that, right? And in your ability to understand how melanin works is going to be the key to turning up on your destination. Let me see. Is my video lagging? What's going on? Am I back? Okay. Yeah. Oh, kind of is. Okay. Cool. Y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me so we can keep on getting it on. So understand this to the core, right? Because what I'm about to go into is going to help a million people. It's going to help y'all. Let's just say that. If y'all really just pay attention to what I'm saying and go for yours, because I actually done it and I've noticed the patterns of whenever I do these particular things, it helps, right? So the game right now is, well, it's always been is they're trying to keep you in a comfortable state. They're trying to keep your melanin in a sedative state. So they'll give you government assistance, food stamps, all of that stuff, right? To keep you just here on this particular realm, right? And to not turn up and go for yours. The idea is your melanin is an intelligence that when you're angry or you activated a particular way of passion and courage, then it's going to give you plays and informations. And I'm going to read this book for y'all too. Melanin, What Makes Black People Black, Layla Africa. It's going to give you information and channels and downloads that set your adventure into overdrive, and you'll just start moving. You'll be in motion and you'll be able to get shit done, if you will, right? But what happens is powers that be, the government, the people understand that we cannot turn these motherfuckers on, because if they turn on, then it's finito with us. So they put you in a system to just, make you think a certain way, right? The logical, rational thinking, which is the public school education. So then when you get out of there, you've done so much work, 12 years of slave, right? To where now, whenever you go get your degrees and shit, now you feel like shit. I've been in school for 16 years. Fuck that. Whatever they give me, this piece of paper, and the celebrations we have, senior year, now even kindergartners, hell, they celebrating every grade now. Shit. Right? Oh, he made it. Put you in a grad cap and gown, right? It's all a trap to keep you in the system. So now your subconscious is saying, well, I just have to use this piece of paper that I received to work this job because I've done it for 16 years of my life. Chaos in the blood. Hey, it's the harsh truths that'll set you free. So now subconsciously you feel like somebody with this degree, and now you have to carry out the degree mission based off of you did so much time, school to prison pipeline time, with just receiving it. So then, boom, and this shit gets real deep. So that school system keeps you in this perpetual state of comfort, because now you can just go ahead and get a job for 100,000, right? And hell, they might not even start you at 100 no more. But let's say teachers at 60,000, and you just get it. Well, now shit, I don't even know if you can get by with 60. So let's say 80,000, single 80,000. Now you're just getting by and you're comfortable just enough to, okay, well, it's not that bad for me to wake up and go to this job every day. Hell, it's taking care of my needs. Okay, it's not that bad, right? I get home off of work and I can smoke my weed. You feel me? And play video games after work. So it's not that bad of a life. I could just keep on doing this. It's not that bad. You feel me? I don't have to doubt it. At least I'm not like these other people. They don't have, they're not making 80,000. So I get to go to the club. I get to spend 300 on an escort. Hopefully she'll give me some pussy. hey, hey, that not is not that bad. Attitude is a trap. It's trapping you into a state of inferiority. And really, you're an infinite being. The possibilities is endless. You just have to challenge yourself. But then there's something that wakes you up in the rising and say, two, 3 in the rising that says, damn, you need to go for that damn cooking thing you always wanted to do. You don't like being this damn social studies teacher. Hell, the kids don't like you. They be fucking you up. You be almost about to lose your job all the time. And then you don't like them, but it's not that bad. So that comfortable state is a trap, and it's keeping you in a sedative state that's making you hypnotic or a robot, essentially. So you just get up and do what you do based off of the subconscious being programmed. Absolutely beautiful manipulation that people put on you based off of the indoctrination of the world. So this is how precious and powerful you are. Now, melanin, and this is an old post, but melanin is worth more than gold. Melanin is currently $500, 500 plus a gram, right? Some people got it even more than that. Gold is right now $83 a gram. So now, when you see, and I'm gonna read this book, don't worry, because we're gonna break this shit all the way down. We're gonna get into it, baby. When you see that these guns are dropped off in the hood, or a goddamn train track mysteriously stops in the hood with a boatload of guns, there's a reason for that, because they know, one, eventually if I keep on feeding them this bad low vibrational food and I give them weapons and I give them the Call of Duty actions to make happen, you know, boy, these boys gonna do what they do. You feel me? See, is one aspect of, okay, let's use their body. It's another aspect in the prison system. It's another aspect of, oh, organ harvesting, baby. Let's get it. Hey, what was the president he just transitioned? At 100, nigga. Ha! You know some melanin organs was in that bitch at 100. Niggas transitioning at 65, 75. This Caucasian president transitioned at 100. You know they taking out, let's put that in him. We getting all these beautiful organs, these melanated organs from the hood. Chaos in the blood, baby. Hey, I'm just telling y'all what it is. 2025 is here. The commencement, they might take this video down, baby. They're going to be afraid of us today. Melanin, your melanin, especially the melanin that's secreting from your pineal gland, your neuromelanin, is worth way more than gold. So how do we make and look, I'm going to give you a clue to my Squid Games decoded. I'll just tell you that right now, because I you know, it's cool. I might decode it still. Squid Games is essentially, I haven't finished it, but essentially Squid Games is about the PlayStation, whatever, any PlayStation, right? And video games. So if you see the X's and O's and the triangle and stuff, that's the same PlayStation logo. So essentially what's happening is when you're playing in the game, right, you're transitioning. There's only going to be one winner, correct? But what happened to all them other people? They transitioned. And what you seen the scene and what happened? They said, nah, we don't want you to kill them. We want you to just shoot them enough so we can take their what? Yes, sir. Y'all seen the scene, baby. So it's the same thing. These young kids, these YNs out here playing Call of Duty, baby. What? Them niggas is playing Grand Theft Auto out here. They don't give a fuck. And it's based off of them playing the video game since they was 5. Because single mother, no father to direct them and say, hey, nah, you ain't gonna just be sitting on this game all day. Let's go out and hoop. Let's do something. Let's run. Let's do some push-ups. Right? So now art imitates life. And then eventually they get to 13 and they want one of those. And guess what? Their mind is God. So they can manifest it because they keep on thinking about it. What you focus on becomes true. And then niggas is out here playing goddamn Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, Black Ops, all of that shit in real life. Chaos in the blood. Hey, them Asians is creative. I seen through that shit. I should have did that the first season. I'm watching the second season. I said, this is just PlayStation 5. I said, oh, I get it. I get what's happening. You feel me? It's a clever way of saying, because again, then they put the idea of the struggle in. Let me keep going, because I'll just decode the whole thing right here. But yeah, that's what it is, family. I'm just telling you what it is. So let me read this real quick, because this is important. Melanin. Lalela, Africa. Melanin. Now, obviously, Lalela, Africa, shout out to the God. This is it. This is the book you want to get in order to stand how powerful you are, melanated beings. Melanin is secreted by the pineal gland. The pineal gland has a pine cone shape, is reddish in color, and the stem of it is approximately 1/2 inch in length, and the head of it is slightly smaller than a green pea. The total weight is about 2 grams. The pineal gland consists of nerve cells similar to those in the eyes of the retina. The retina nerve is inside the eyeballs and receives light stimulation, which it transmits to the brain. The pineal gland is found inside a fluid-filled space inside the middle of the brain called the third ventricle, and it is attached inside the ventricle. So now, when you understand that your pineal gland is secreting this melanin, and it is really the only part of your brain that's keeping you spiritual, then you want to do everything and anything to address your pineal gland. Because again, when you receive these channels and downloads, it's a different thing than logic that's happening. Some of it might not even make sense. And it's so subtle, it's so subtle and it's so strange where you receive this information that is not going to make logical sense to you telling somebody about it. You just have to know that that's how spirit is communicating to you, and then go for yours based off of you having courage in your heart. So, your pineal gland, you might get a channel or a download that said at the middle of the night, 2, 3 in the morning, that says, hey, I need you to leave this job and go take on a lower job, a lower paying job. So that 80,000 a year you make, I need you to take this 50,000. You trying to rationalize it and shit. Nah, what about my car? I gotta be shining. What about my condo? Shit, I'm trying to shit on these boys. You feel me? But in your being, you want to travel the world or something or whatever, be a speaker or something like that, right? But the job that you're at doesn't allow for that, based off of you're not able to really invest in yourself or invest in your speaking ability every day. So now you just running numbers and you're not speaking to nobody, but you really enjoy being a speaker. So now all of a sudden you have to actually go for yours in the aspect of saying, okay, what is my life built on? Is it built on me just honing in on the glamour and taking in all this fiat dollars that don't even matter at the end? Or is it built on me having adventures out here? So now you take the 50,000, you work less, right? But then you get to spend more of your energy on working on your ability to speak. So then you'll be that nigga Mojo say that nigga had us rolling. I could not stop laughing. I was like, damn, that nigga was funny. I gotta, check out his reels and stuff. But that nigga had me gone the whole time. And the goddess he had up there. So now you just gotta evaluate what's more important. You shining on niggas and shit. Ha! Believing that you shining on them, or is it more important for you to have adventures out here where you're constantly stimulating yourself? Because the more you see or the more you travel and the more you do things, the more conscious you become and aware you become, just based off of you being in different settings and terrains. Very, very important, family. I cannot make it up. The pineal stimulates the growth of the nervous system, cerebrum, thinking brain, part called gray matter. Therefore, an understimulated pineal in childhood can decrease thinking ability in adulthood. The melanin contents of the nerves is highest in Black people, melanin people. The melanin content of the nerves is highest in melanated people. The melanin content of the nerves is highest in melanated people. Melanin allows nerve messages to travel fast without resistance, causing superconductivity. So the melanin is essentially your venom. So when you see the movie Venom, they're talking about you, melanin being, and that melanin is turning on something inside of you that's strange, that's Doctor Strange, that's making you superhuman. So when they're talking about alien, they're talking about you. The first two letters in alien is Al, A-L, that's gold, right? So then they're talking about you being beyond this world or out of this world or alien to this world. So now all of a sudden you want to move into a space of understanding that how to activate your melanin, how to activate your pineal gland is the key into living out your heart's desires and these adventures down here. So now in this 9 year, sitting down, contemplating within yourself and really going for yours by closing your eyes and meditating, you'll be able to understand what you're transitioning from this old self thinking to a new self by 2026, which is the 1 year. So it's the beginning of the new self and all of that. Rise and pop. So now, all of a sudden, you want to be able to sit with self and run the play on who you want to become for the next 10 years. And it's just based off of, you being courageous and stepping up to the plate. It says the melanin concentrates on the brain locus coeruleus in the fourth ventricle and reticular formation, black dots. This causes the brain to store more information and function at a high level. High level of brain activity, babe, where you get your melanin popping from the pineal gland. The functions of the body's melanin and the brain's melanin is reduced by steroids, stimulants, antidepressants, and unnatural light. So when you sun gaze, you're stimulating your melanin, right? Because the two eyes is connected to your first eye, and that sun is just giving you photons, is giving you information to process something inside of you that you want to see come forth. The pineal helps to regulate the hypothalamus gland, releases factors that stimulate the pituitary to secrete follicle stimulating hormones, and aids the luteinizing hormone. FSH stimulates the ovaries and the movement of sperm. LH stimulates egg and sperm production. Consequently, a black person with an understimulated pineal or one that uses drugs or eats processed food will harm the pineal and have reproduction problems. Okay, so the pineal also stimulates testosterone in the guys, fellas, which is important because that testosterone is testing you to move with courage. Hey, Ruben, which is a masculine thing for guys to do, to go out and hunt. So now you want to understand, right, that and I told the Patreon family this. We're gonna start the semen retention tomorrow. So y'all fellas, if y'all want to get in with the semen retention, you get your last one out tonight. But January 1st is a good way to record how far you came or how far you can go. You feel me? So now I'm trying to hit that 2-month mark, baby. You feel me? Ha! I'm trying to get through 2 months, semen retention, pullbacks, all of that stuff. Good book to get for all my people that don't understand how powerful that is The Taoist Secrets of Love, Cultivating Male Sexual Energy. Montauk Chia. Now they put the book up on Amazon. It's $100 now. Because I was trying to buy it for my little brother. But I was like, damn, it's $120 now. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna send this nigga the PDF. I was like, damn, why this book is $120? All his other books, $17. Well, guess what? There's something inside here they don't want you to know. And literally, all you got to do is read the first 2 chapters, and you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. Let me stop killing off my light. You feel me? So now, that's an important book to grab and grasp while we're going into this January 1st time. Let me skip that. The pineal gland's ability to secrete melanin is sunlight dependent. The sun radiates full color spectrums of light. Full spectrum light striking the eyes, retina, nerve stimulates the pineal gland to secrete melanin. Melanin turns into serotonin hormone and melatonin hormone. So serotonin is a happy chemical process that you want to feel, right? Melatonin is when you're going into the darkness, the sleep state. So sunlight, serotonin, melatonin is sleep time, right? And understanding that to the core is what we're talking about when we're talking about channels. So watch this. So whenever you're in your waking life, right, in your day-to-day waking life, there's channels and downloads that could be communicated to you in this third dimensional world in the form of symbols, pictures, aha moments, which will be just a random thought come to your brain, right? But the symbols and pictures is something that you're seeing in this illusionary construct we call the third dimension. Because remember, your energy first and spirit is going to speak to you through pictures, symbols, right? So now go ahead and get into this book, which we're reading in the Patreon, Becoming Supernatural, Joe Dispenza. He says, fourth state, and we're on the third eye. We're on the pineal gland in this book. Almost done with this thing. He says, 4 states of consciousness will help provide a framework for the information in this chapter. The first is wakefulness, which of course is when we are aware and conscious. Next is sleep, where we are unconscious and the body is restoring and repairing. Then comes dreaming, which is an altered state of consciousness when the body is catatonic, but our minds are engaged in inner visual imagery and symbolism. And finally, that there are transcendental moments of consciousness that are beyond our understanding of reality. These transcendent events seem to change us and the way we look at the world forever. I want to give you my best understanding about it. Okay, so whenever you're getting into the process of stimulating your pineal gland, right, your sleep is very, very important. Very, very important. And the dream supplements are coming back 2025. The dream supplements are coming back 2025. I'm actually doing something strange with them. I cannot wait to show y'all. I got to hold my tongue, but I'm doing something strange that's going to shock the whole world with these things. So just wait on them because, you know, it's a process to get it right. And that's just shit. That's as much as I can say. So now when we understand that, you know, you're able to be conscious in your waking life, right, and receive your channels and symbols, but then also in the dream state, right, where you receive majority of your channels and symbols and information, you just got to understand how to decode symbols, channels, and really get it on in that aspect of life. We had our car, our pipe, there was a pipe that just bust yesterday in our car. So now the Lincoln dealership, they came, towed it or whatever, and now they're going to give us another car, a rental car, right in time for the 9-year. And I was like, see, happy day. Hey, that's 2 times already in the past 3 months. Something strange is going on. So when I see that happen, I'm like, oh shit, okay. We're about to receive another car, right? Somewhere in this 2025 time. And, you know, whatever, you feel me? And we're manifesting something extravagant or whatever, you feel me? So now when we're riding in this 2025 Lincoln Aviator and we're like, yeah, this is us, this is us, this is us, and we're just feeling that way as this is us, then oh, happy day, here it come. You feel me? So spirit got a strange way of showing you things. You just got to be able to pick up on the clues, the intelligence that's happening, right? So now, getting back to the melanin in the pineal gland, it's important for you to understand that you want to feel stress, right? Stress is good, but we're not talking about like being you know, depressed or whatever. We're talking about feeling a level of nervousness that when you do the activity, it does something to your being because you accomplished something that you deemed as fearful. That's very important because your melanin is going to help you in the activity. So let's say you want to talk to a girl, right? and you're nervous about it. You want to talk to somebody at your job, female, and you're nervous about it because of whatever, right? You know, you just, you know, you're like, damn, she out of my league or whatever the fuck. You feel me? When you attempt, or when you have the courage to move in and make that play, essentially your melanin is going to help guide you in information to process how you're going to get the girl. But the problem is you're using your thinking brain. So now when you do hold your seed, fellas, and you hold your seed with the semen retention, that testosterone is going to take over your being. And guess what happens? That melanin starts to really flood. And now all of a sudden you just start moving differently. So now your mind just moves in a different manner. So you don't even think, you just react. You see her and you say something fly. You be like, damn, that was me. Chaos in the blood. So you want to be able to hold your seed, right? To raise up all this testosterone and get your body working in a specific way, because that, fellas, is the light that's cleaning out your body as well. Also, that Harataki, as you know, is going to do wonders for you. Y'all know, get them on. We've been going crazy with that. That shit is all. It's almost sold out again. Y'all see the products down below. So, understand this to the core, right? Being a 9-ether being is inside of you. The only way to activate your venom is to do stuff that you're afraid of. So 2025 is your final commencement to kill off the old self and say, okay, I'm going to do this in 2026. So now, remember, 2025 is just a 9-year, but it's completion of an old self and the synergistic energy of a new beginning coming into the alignments, coming into a fold. So now you want to, and I'm just telling you straight up what it is. Don't worry about no Gregorian calendar or whatever the fuck y'all think. Since you're in the matrix, the 9-year, the symbol of the 9 is heavily affected in your energetic code. So now you want to figure out the old person you was, which you probably should know, and say, okay, I'm completed that stage of my life, taking off here into a new paradigm, which is the 1 year, which is 2026. So it's going to be vital for you to get your grounding right, and to close your eyes and get into the melanin activation, which is, you going into meditation, so you can start turning your beginning stages on. You feel me? Like I told y'all, 2016 was the last 9-year, and I was contemplating YouTube. And then all of a sudden, 2017 came, and oh boy, here go YouTube. You feel me? Or 2016, I was contemplating entrepreneurship because I was tired of going to a job, right? Sure enough, 2017, here comes YouTube. Just me following the spiritual steps and the spiritual guidance from my higher self. So, I can probably do it back to everything, right? So you want to understand that it's very important. This 9-year is very important to say, okay, I'm not going to live in that particular time paradigm of mine no more, right? And I'm going to move into this specific mindset and let the mindset thing run its course. You feel me? So let's say you want to be an entrepreneur and you have a job. This year is going to be a very important, pivotal time for you to just focus all your energy into that. Because what you invest into yourself is way more important than you spending hard work energy on a job that you don't want to be at. See, you need to work harder on yourself, right? More than anything, whatever it might be in your own lexicon of thought. If you're working harder on yourself, then eventually that self has to transform this particular dimension world, illusionary world, into what you think about all the time. So if you're working hard at your job, right, and you're still getting paid the same, no matter how hard you work, they're still paying you the exact same. Then you need to shift that hard working mentality to another level of you first, invest in yourself first, so then you can see the fruits of your labor come out to play eventually, based off of you trained your mind in a different light. Yes, give me some questions, baby. Give me some questions. What's up, Will? What's the deal? Loving love itself is Black people's biggest fear. We're scared to love, aka the inner you. Yeah, that's right, Will. That's it. Love that inner you first, and really go see. The first thing when you wake up, you want to be in the process or the mindset, especially in this 9-year coming up. Especially in this 9-year coming up, I'm just telling you what it is. You want to be heavy in the process. The first thing you wake up on, how can I get better today? Instead of saying, how am I gonna get through with this job today? You feel me? And better doesn't necessarily mean you have to go through an extravagant thing. You can get better just by meditating that day. You can be better just by doing 20 push-ups that day, right? It's small increment steps, brick by brick, that's going to transform you into something strange. You're better just by sun gazing that day. But the idea is to do it consistently, so that way you can transform into something new based off of you invested so much in yourself. See, I was telling the Patreon family, yeah, I'm just gonna invest $10 a day in all of that crypto stuff, Bitcoin. I got 3 things that I'm investing $10 for each one: Bitcoin, FET, and XRP a day. So now I'm just like, all right, well, whatever happens with it, that's what it's gonna be. But at least I know I put this fiat dollar that's not real, that they're just printing out of thin air, into something that seems like it might have some kind of value attached to it. See, the fiat, it doesn't have no value. So it's really like you're turning your wheels and you're using your energy for something that's a piece of paper that we're just agreeing upon that it has energy. But if it's not backed by no gold, and we can't turn it, and we can't necessarily have a certain amount of gold that's established in the world, and there's just somebody pressing a button to print it out, then eventually it's not going to be worth nothing. See, with Bitcoin, if they're saying like, okay, there's just a limited amount, well, fuck it, I might as well use this piece of toilet paper, which really is the dollar, a fiat dollar, and turn it into something, whether it be gold, silver, which I heavily invested in gold and silver. And then now I started investing in this crypto thing just because shit, I need to keep on turning the fiat into something. You feel me? I got magazines, books. I invest. So then, you know what I'm saying? You just transform that fiat into something tangible that you can see 5-10 years from now that will make, some headway. And that's the real key to this thing. You feel me? Let's see what y'all got. Peace and love, fire and energy of the goddesses and gods. But well, all right, Ty, let's fly 999. Yep, 9 in the snake year. Yep, absolutely. So this is about Kundalini work. See, Baphomet is a very important energy to understand, right? When we look at that 666, and they say in the mark of the beast, and they put this beast in the form of a symbol at Baphomet, then we got to understand what the symbol represents. The symbol represents spiritual work. That's it. So don't think about it as no evil entity or some kind of thing. That's the human shit that people do. You putting too much human plight on this stuff. Nobody cannot curse you unless you agree upon the curse. It's your mind, your God. The mind is all, the universe is mental. You can't get cursed by somebody unless you agree upon it. So somebody has to literally say, I cursed you, and then you have to agree to that notion in your mind based off of you perceiving them to be more valuable to you or some shit. You feel me? So if a homeless man says, I curse you, you're not going to believe that shit. If goddamn a weekend star on YouTube says, I cursed you, then all of a sudden you're going to say, oh shit, I better watch my back. But that's just based off of your mind putting these two people at a certain value level. For what? Because they could speak a little bit better? Nigga, none of that shit is real. All the presidents and all of that shit, they are not more powerful than you, boy. They got to get up and put their pants on the same way. So understanding all of this is about, you know, how more spiritual sound you are and how conscious you are of your thoughts in your mind. It's going to shift you from the pessimistic world to a more optimistic. Because if you're opting into the mystic, then you're being a mystical being at all times. You're able to just see channels and downloads for you that will help you. You feel me? So that's very, very important. So now when you're working on your melanin, when you're working on yourself, the more you just work on self, the more your melanin is going to help you get through what you need to get through. Fat question, what is that? Fat, what is that? I don't know. What is it? Y'all gotta tell me no. What is it? What is fat? Indeed has a lot of remote jobs. Paris. Okay, y'all talking to birthday 9990. Hey, that's fly. You definitely got hey, that is fly, yeah. Satoshi's from 2 years ago. Oh yeah, that's fly. That's fly. See. Coming up on the year of the snake, do you think we're having to complete the cycle to raise the Kundalini? Nah, you don't have to complete the cycle because Kundalini is just a process. If you started on the cycle, then that's the key. But Kundalini is just a process. Like there's could be extreme cases that I've done, right? To where you just go for yours. But I don't think it's like necessary for you to base the energy off of like I gotta complete it at this time. You feel me? But just for you to have that mindset is good because essentially, you know, you want to be able to raise your Kundalini in the way you can. So, fellas, so now that's what I'm saying with the fellas. Hey, semen retention, pullbacks, uh, uh, ball breathing, breath work, all of that stuff, right? Nigga, I'm thinking about taking a Qigong class this year. There's one right by my house. I'm like, nigga, if I go into that bitch, I'm gonna start moving shit with my mind. Ha! Chaos in the blood, baby. And you know, remember, it's not no perfect that all this you gotta eat and all that stuff. None of that shit matters. You feel me? Eat healthier, yeah, if you need to be in that space. But remember, it's the mind first, right? Some of these YouTubers, they be so extremist that they can't even laugh. The spirit is a comedian. I'm telling you, it's not no goddamn serious. You think you're gonna transition and be Mr. Serious and shit? Damn, what kind of shit is that? Nigga, kids laugh all day. Be the child. It's the childlike spirit. They coming from the astral realms. They teaching you what this thing is. You feel me? You got to understand that laughter is the key to all of this stuff. Laughter is good for the soul. You have to laugh your way through this bitch. That's why you feel good when you laugh. This is about fun, adventure. So even when you take on a new adventure, you're supposed to have fun with it, not be like, oh shit, I'm about to be serious about this real estate shit. No, if you ain't having fun, then you fucking up. That's the human. I'm telling you, that shit is human. That shit is trash. You have to laugh through this thing. This whole Panic and Bobby said that's why you think y'all resonate with them so much. This shit is about laughter. This shit ain't about no logic. The whole thing is about having fun, expressing yourself in a way where you feel the joy, over and over again. You know what? Let me show y'all these movies real quick because we got some movies in 2025, which I can't wait to the code. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Show y'all these movies real quick. I don't even remember what movies I decoded this year. I know I decoded that Wicked, but other than that, I can't even really remember. Look, these are movies 2025, and y'all know, y'all put in the ones that y'all want me to decode, because I will be decoding them. Most anticipated movie, Wolfman, January 17th. Leia Wellna's new horror movie is set in a remote farmhouse with a small family. Okay, Wolfman, that might be easy to decode. Captain America, Brave New World. Yep, got to get that on Valentine's Day too. You people think they slick. God damn, chaos in the blood, baby. What they talk? Oh, and it's the Black God. Oh my God, they trying to play, boys. They trying to be funny. Hey, I told y'all. See, that's what I'm saying. I told y'all. I said that shit. They be using the black male figure as, there was a few movies they used black male figures in. What was the movies? It was hold on, let me see, because I wrote them down. It was what the hell was the movies? Let's see. Okay. Luther with Idris Elba. Y'all remember that? Rebel Ridge with Aaron Pierre, right? All these black, strong dudes, right? Tall, dark, and handsome dudes, right? The Madness, Coleman Domingo, and then Alex Cross, Aldous Hodge. So they've been using these black male stars to set up something. And now here we go with Captain America, Brave New World. Hey, I'm just telling y'all what it is. This shit will get strange on your ass quickly. You'll be like, damn, they caught us. Because one thing they might try to pull off, and we'll see, you got to be careful for them to try to pull off, oh, this is the real movie right here. That Paddington, woo, Paddington 2. If y'all know, that Paddington is good. Hey, I needed to code that. Paddington #2. Shit, that's it. Paddington in Peru. That's a love day. Okay, bet. And trust me, it's going to be tied into this Captain America for a fact. That Paddington in Peru for sure. Okay, Mickey 17. All right, we'll see what it is. Snow White, definitely with the code. Definitely will the code. That's the pineal gland, kissing the pineal gland. A Minecraft movie. 4-4. Hey, we'll see. My kids love Minecraft. Sinners, okay. Michael B. Jordan. Twin Brothers, that seemed easy. Ha, what? You just did it with goddamn whatever the other movie you was just in. Creed 3. Thunderbolt. Some of these hoes I probably won't watch. Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. You definitely got to watch that. 5 on Jordan Day. Ha! Quit playing. 5/23. That's crazy. These people think they slick. The Final Reckoning. Crazy. Uh-oh. 626, 666. I told y'all, boy. What they always trying to play. You're the monster. Lilo and Stitch, you're the monster. The moon stars. You're coming down and being conformed into a human based off of Lilo trying to transform you into goddamn a human. And you're coming down as Stitch and you're trying to just wreak havoc on this plane. But you know, Lilo is using you as a pet. Chaos in the blood, baby. Karate Kid definitely was the code. I'm definitely the code in this Lilo and Stitch. And it's the same 523, that 23 Enigma. I'm telling you, they be choosing the dates right. Karate Kid, yep, definitely. Ballerina. I thought I seen Ballerina before. This must be part 2. But that's gonna be Fly. Elo, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got one, coach. How to Train Your Dragon, baby. Quit playing. Hey, pineal, hypothalamus, pituitary gland. Y'all know we just did it with Avatar. Avatar 2. What was that? Yeah, Avatar 2. I just did it with the Elus and telling y'all that to your pineal gland, all of them things. Yeah, that's June 13th. Okay. 28 years later. They keep on playing with melanin people, boy. 28 days later. Remember, I decoded 28 days later, right? Because 28 days later is essentially talking about the month February, and you being, zombies in a apocalypse. You're the one that's sane though, but you're in this apocalyptic adventure. 28 days, 28 years later. That's gonna be very interesting. F1, nope. Megan 2.0. I fell asleep on Megan 1. Why would I watch that? What? Jurassic World Rebirth. Come on, they gotta leave Jurassic Park alone. Goodness gracious, boy. What the fuck? They gotta leave that shit alone. They really gonna let y'all believe that it was dinosaurs before? Okay, here it goes. Superman. They putting a lot of stock in this Superman. Look, check the date out. 7-Eleven, check the day out. Quit playing. So then that's what I'm saying. So this Captain America that's coming out too this year, and then the Superman is going to be tied in. Captain America being black, Superman being white. And then y'all know I got the books, them Superman books, How to Become Superman, right? I got them. They're out of print. I got like 5 of them things just because I'm an investor. You see, man, I'll tell y'all when it happens. 7-Eleven, they just gonna try to push that whole narratives. Okay, the Smurfs, I love that. Untitled Paul Thomas Anderson. Why they got a date? Untitled Paul Thomas Anderson film. 8/8. Lionsgate time with Leonardo DiCaprio, so you know that's gonna be good. But just for them to say I'm choosing this 8/8 date is enough. You feel me? Just for them to say 8/8 is the date is enough for you to know that it's some kind of ritual play that's about to happen on that day. Oh, they say Tiana Taylor is in it. Uh-oh. It's going down. The Black Goddess. Freakier Friday, 8/8. Yep, that's one of those they're going to try to pull off. Might not watch it. The Bride, September 26th. We got some movies, y'all. Oh, fuck. They cannot do Hanneman that bad, boy. Come on, dog. 10/3. And then it's really 10/4. So it's an emergency. They trying to do Michael Jackson bad, y'all. God damn. We ain't playing none of that shit. You can't stop the God. He came down here as a extreme God. He was on some other shit. Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder. You feel me? Just a few that you see like, oh, okay, these niggas, it's just completely different. And Nipsey Hussle too. And a little bit of that Pac. You feel me? Because Nip was really a big thing. That shit ushered in. He was something different. But it's really 10/4. It says October 3rd, but they really saying October 4th. They just really gonna use the 10/4 energy, and just like they did with the Joker, they killed all of that shit off. So we gotta watch out how they use our gods, Michael. You feel me? Definitely. Tron Ares 1010. Okay. The Black Phone 2 1017. Did I watch the Black Phone 1? I might have to watch that. Thank you, Spirit. Shit. I might have to watch that. Predator. Oh, you know what we've been watching? We've been watching that damn it's a good show, The Jackal. The Jackal. We're on like episode 4. The Jackal. Y'all go check that out. I think it's called The Jackal on Apple TV. I think it's the Apple app. The Jackal. It's very good. Creative writing and shit. You know, that's what I like. So shit, it go up. Predator Badlands, okay. Bungonia, nope, not watching it. The Running Man. This nigga is a good actor. He was in that movie. Was it The Hitman? Yeah, The Hitman. Told y'all to go watch this Hitman. He might be next. So I'm definitely watching this just because of him. But The Hitman was a good movie. It's a spiritual movie, The Hitman. Y'all go check that out. The Hitman. Write that down right now. The Hitman. And also like the video. But write down The Hitman. The Hitman is the movie you want to watch. It'll teach you a lot real quick. The Hitman is the movie you want to watch. Just watch it. Thank me later. Wicked for good. Now look, I went back and watched the beginning of Wicked because I was bored. And it was kind of trippy because they had Alice and the lion, the scarecrow, and the Tin Man walking into the Green Emerald City. But as they were walking into it, the monkeys, the Goetia monkeys was flying, and they were saying the Wicked Witch of the West is dead. So I don't think Alice and them is going to be in this new Wicked movie, which is weird because they're starting to walk. So I don't know why they pulled it off like that, unless the Wicked Witch is not dead. They're just saying that, right? Which that's probably what is most likely. They're saying the Wicked Witch is dead. She's not really dead in this part 1. So then part 2 comes, and they try to show her being dead, but it's all a lie. And then part 3 is going to be with with Dorothy and the Tin Man and all of them. So go check it out. Maybe I might have looked at it wrong again. I don't know. But just check it out. That's Dorothy and them is not going to be in part 2. Unless I don't know how they would do it, because then they just mess up the whole series. Unless that was just some kind of whatever, but it still wouldn't make any sense. Because if they're starting to walk to Emerald City, then that means they already killed the Wicked Witch of the West, unless they're lying about killing her. So now, essentially, they're lying about killing her. You feel me? Just go watch it again. But you already know I'm going to put my whole foot in. I told y'all it's about the AKAs, green and pink. You can see the green and pink there. Mirrors, they looking in mirrors the whole time. The Ankh, you look at yourself, the Ankh, self-reflection, handheld mirror. What are you reflecting upon yourself? See, when she jumped out that window and flew to the skies, I was like, yes, goddess, that's what I'm talking about. We turned up in this bitch. You feel me? See, you can't let nobody shit on you. You have one look, and you have to love yourself no matter what. Love on yourself no matter what, no matter anybody's opinions or the standard of beauty is or whatever they trying to do, right? You look in the mirror and love on yourself first every day. The end. Damn, I love the skin I'm in. I love my look. I love my whole being. You feel me? Now, that doesn't mean you don't have to enhance or keep on doing things to turn yourself up. But you just know that you love yourself first. So it's not necessarily about looking at yourself in the reverse way, or in the derogatory way, where you're saying, damn, I really wish I could do something to my ears, or damn, my hairline, damn, my eye, you know what I'm saying? All of that, right? It's more so about you appreciating and having gratitude and love for yourself first, right? And then reflecting on ways that you might want to enhance it based off of you just doing it based off of your creativity. So damn near like Erykah Badu being creative, top and bottom grill, crazy hats, you know what I'm saying, fly, earring, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. So it's never in a space of, oh, I don't look good. No, you fly, you the shit right now. You got to just sit in that and love on yourself now, and then reflect the energy that you want to see come forth based off of you expressing a certain level of God as you walk in the room. When I walk in. All right. What else? Zootopia. No Need. Five Nights at Freddy. 2. Oh, okay. I didn't know they had a 1. Uh-oh. Avatar. Hey, that king came quick. God damn. That thing came quick, right on the winter solstice. They not playing with y'all ass, boy. It says Avatar, Fire and Ash continues. James Cameron's hit franchise that got started with blockbuster Avatar in 2009. Rounding out the cast is Zoe Saldana, Kate Wilson, This film marks the sequel to 2022's The Way of the Water, although key plot details have yet to be announced. Fire and Ash. You already know what that's about, baby. That's straight passion work. Hey, we're in this passion economy, so you already know 2020, that's 2025 going into 2026. So that hoe is going to help a lot of people. You better, hey, we're going to take heed to what's going on. You feel me? Didn't the guy die? Yeah, he transitioned, huh? So hopefully they don't try to fuck the shit up. You feel me? Because he did transition. Damn. So, hey, we got to keep a keen eye out on that one too. You feel me? Because they might try to convolute it and shit. SpongeBob Search for SquarePants. Okay. Okay, maybe, you feel me? I might watch it. Yeah, so we got a good year coming up, man. Hey, we got a good year coming up, and full of movies and shows. Wednesday's coming back out. The Squid Game, I'm on like episode 5. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. What else is coming out? There's a lot of different, there's something else coming out too. On Netflix. Oh, Stranger Things. Yeah, I know y'all excited about that bitch. Ha! Chaos in the blood. So, you know, we're going to have a good year decoding all of this stuff and breaking it down, because essentially, you know, there's messages, spiritual messages that give you light and information to help you move on your adventure. Yes, sir, family. Yes, love and appreciate y'all, man. Love and appreciate y'all. This was a beauty. Like the video up. Y'all know what it is. Peace to the gods.